Welcome to the Late Night Show. And now your host, Cuddy Bino.
All right. Welcome to another episode of the Late Night Show, daytime edition. All right, so honestly, my schedule isn't allowing me to stream at night right now. I'm waking up so early that I'm just not able to stream at night right now. I don't know what else to say. So we're doing another daytime episode. We might not have anybody in the chat, and that's all right. And the show just has to go on, so that's what we're gonna do. But let's go ahead and check the chat anyways. All right, YouTube chat is empty, and Twitch chat is empty. All right, now today I don't have a lot of time, so we're gonna have to just speed run these stories today. So we have a full show. We have 6 stories. I guess since there's nobody in the chat, we're just gonna go ahead and get started. So let's go ahead and do this thing. All right, story number 1. Chris Brown's producer, Kevin McCall, breaks down crying over an EBT card. All right, now this is a sad story. Kevin McCall is he's a singer / music producer, and he has produced, I would say, the majority of Chris Brown's music. The majority. Like, I went and looked at Wikipedia to see what he produced for Chris Brown, and it's literally almost everything. Like, he did a lot of Chris Brown's early albums. He also did the mixtapes, the ones with Tyga, and I think there was 2 of those. But this guy, he also produced what's that song? The one with Drake, Deuces. He produced Deuces. So apparently, this guy is broke. After producing the majority of Chris Brown's music, this guy's broke. And he's on an EBT card. And yeah, he went on a podcast recently to admit all of this. So let's go ahead and take a look.
Still did this part. What was we talking about? I need that bread. All this could have paid for my lawyers. And so I just lost both of my daughters is in Atlanta right now. I don't know what the in Atlanta's scammers and a whole lot of other shit. But my baby mamas is out there. Salute to them. They doing a great job with my daughters. I love y'all so much for that. And y'all so beautiful. It's some shit in Atlanta. You don't got no. I lost rights to my daughter, my oldest.
So you lost all custody.
All right, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not familiar with this podcast, but it looks like he's about to start talking about his money problems. And to me, it's crazy that this guy produced some of the biggest music, some of the biggest songs in the music industry, and he can't even support himself. That's crazy to me.
I had a trial. I'm all in my prison clothes. I'm like, why can't we just put this off? Like, my child support is $2,000, right? Deuces ain't been popping since 2012. Why is my child support $2,000? So I had all this back pay. Then I sold my catalog for $500,000. I only got $250,000 out of it. I bought my mama a house for $50,000, and then I had to pay all this child support. Why was my child support $2,000? I'm not Future or none of these, like.
All right, so right now he's complaining about his child support payment of $2,000, which doesn't actually seem that high to me. He's saying he's not Future, but doesn't Future pay hundreds of thousands of dollars in child support, if not millions? So I don't know, $2,000, that seems pretty reasonable to me.
So then I got the rearrears, not retrograde. That's the little star
But
shit.
Even if you still had your child in California, am I correct?
Yeah, I gotta prove all of that. They wasn't supposed to. I didn't have nothing on Marley. Marley, I gotta go and file a paternity, a petition for paternity. It's only $300, but watch this.
All right, he's about to pull out the EBT card.
I think it's a game, bro. No, this for when I poke. Don't walk up on me playing. Or you Team Breezy keep that on the internet. Okay. My bad. I went too far.
You talk about the talent.
All right, music.
Despite your flaws as a human being, you are one of the most talented individuals to ever grace the music industry.
We gonna get to that.
So
We gonna get to that.
Veer.
I love how you
To
try
that?
I love how you. Yeah, we gonna veer to that. Well, we gonna
Why
get
the
to
You
the
have a testimony.
Why
and
the
tell your life.
get in on
But
this?
he
Look,
finna-
I witnessed it.
He finna be in here and
Why
tell
the
us
fuck
what's
I got
going
an
on.
EBT card?
We
And
got
this
it.
is at
Hold on,
Breezy, bro,
cuz.
and made 90 whatever the million, and it say KKKKK Mac. Can I get 25,000 for them four songs I owe you, bro? I just want to
Great
leave,
content
bro.
leading up to who he is.
I'm
right
not
now.
even tripping though. I got an EBT card, my nigga. Like, what the fro? I can't even get nothing, bro, man. Y'all want to see me cry on here, so y'all can think I'm a bad.
Fuck nigga.
That ain't fair. Man.
Hey,
I'm on EBT, bro.
hey,
That's why.
Man,
hey. Look, bro.
calm down, bro.
I'm on EBT,
Calm
smack.
down.
Look.
Calm
Say
down.
my name, bro. That shit is bad. I had to go up in that by my face with a mask, like COVID, bro.
Don't act like every had no motherfucking EBT.
All right, I'm not gonna lie. This is very hard to watch for me. I think the reason is this is a situation where men and women are different. So like, women can get on a podcast and cry, and like nobody will think anything of it. But if a man like this gets on a podcast and cries like this, women are gonna be turned off. They're gonna think this guy is weak, even though like in nowadays times, women will be like, "Oh, it's okay to cry. It's okay to show your feelings." That's not true at all. Trust me, that's not true at all. Those same women that say that will still think you're weak if you break down in tears in front of them. So like, it's very hard. Like, it's very hard for a man to come on a podcast and cry like this. Like, I feel bad for him. Like, he's not doing this because he wants to. If he's breaking down crying, it's against his will. Like unlike women who like love crying, who love attention and love crying on camera, men are the opposite. We don't like to cry. We don't like to cry. It's embarrassing for us to cry, especially in public, especially on camera like this man is doing. So like, I feel really bad for him.
On the set, I think I had an EBT call.
Man, I might get an EBT book. I walk in the building and look at me crazy.
Let me tell you this, cuz.
In my name.
Me and
Look at
Heather.
me.
It's also crazy that this guy produced Deuces and he's on an EBT card right now. Like, that means he needs government help. He's not making enough money to survive. He needs government assistance. And like, another difference between men and women is like, with the whole like, for those of you who want to know where we are in the timeline, we're in the timeline where like the government is shut down right now, and we're not, and like they're talking about like people might not get EBT benefits next month. And like, I see so many videos of women just so angry about this, like women that look like they're capable of working, complaining that they're not going to get like $5,000 worth of groceries next month because of the government shutdown. And the difference is, if a man is on EBT, that's embarrassing. A man doesn't want to be on EBT. Like the way this guy is acting is the way a guy should act being on EBT. It's shameful. It's a form of embarrassment. Whereas these women on TikTok are actually bragging about being on EBT. Like, yeah, we deserve government assistance. That blah blah blah. We deserve government assistance. We deserve to have everything paid for, and we don't have to work at all. So like, basically the government are these women's sugar daddy. The government is the woman's sugar daddy.
Look, me and Heather went to the county building together. On my mama, together. We went to the county building together, bro.
Oh, God.
We go, everybody fight out of this.
I hide in there, bro.
I need you to think.
All right, what does it say here? Okay, so Chris Brown responded to this saying, "Remember this, you can't walk across a burnt bridge. And you know what's funnier than a troll? A broke one." All right, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even if Chris Brown and this guy are enemies, I don't believe in kicking a man while he's down. So yeah, I think this was kind of messed up from Chris Brown. And we have apparently this has been going on for like years because we have footage of Chris Brown from years ago addressing this issue. So let's see what he says.
I just woke up and I thought about something. If this all these songs that he claiming he wrote, why he ain't write no more? Oh wait, this is just one part of my house. This is life before K-Mac and life after K-Mac. Man, I'm gonna stop playing with this. He's a. Thank you, K-Mac. I bought this with your money. I bought this with your money. I bought this with.
All right, so Chris Brown is just being petty here. He's like showing off all his cars, his mansion, his awards, and he's basically even admitting, "Hey, I bought this with the money I made from the music you made for me." Like, that's kind of messed up. And I don't know the background between these two guys. Like, obviously, there's some behind the scenes drama between them that we don't know about. So I can't really judge too harshly. Like, I think what Chris Brown is doing is douchey, but like, I don't know what went on behind the scenes. Like, for all I know, this guy could have been really nasty to Chris Brown. I have no idea. Like, we're just judging based off the footage we have.
Your money? I was thinking about giving you this, but I bought this with your money too. I bought that with your money. That's the only one on the West Coast. Oh, I bought that one with your money too. I took a.
This man is so rich, man. The other thing is Chris Brown, believe it or not, had one of the, I think he has the absolute #1 best-selling tour of the year. Like, he's made the most money out of any artist touring this year. I may be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure I'm not.
And then I bought this car. He's looking at you so disappointed, bro. You look whack as.
All right, so what does this say here? All right, so Young Thug tweeted, Kevin McCall, hit me, my N-word. I'll give you the $25,000 you need. And I know Chris Brown would give it to you also, bro. He a real one. N-word is busy sometimes, brudda. All right, first of all, Young Thug, you must have not seen that footage I just played just now of Chris Brown bragging about the stuff he bought with that man's money. So I do not think for a second that Chris Brown would help that man. Not for a second. Second of all, you didn't even see that tweet or that Instagram post that Chris Brown said of, him being a broke troll. So yeah, absolutely not. Young Thug's trying to play like the good friend who's trying to bring them together, but like these people have history, and you can't get in between that. All right, and that's the story. Let's go ahead and check out the chatters. All right, Twitch chat is empty. YouTube chat is empty. All right, Steve, where are you? Where are you? You gonna show up at the credits again? Are you gonna show up at the end again? All right, well, with that, we're going to go ahead and get started with our second story of the night. Of the day, I should say. All right, story number 2. The artist Sombr responds to a woman complaining about the concert. All right, so Sombr, who I was not aware of until this story, is apparently a 20-year-old TikTok artist, TikTok music artist, who, he's an artist who blew up on TikTok, and he has a very young fan base. I'm talking tweens, I'm talking girls between the ages of like 13 and 17. That's his fan base. And this woman, who's 25 years old, went to his concert, then posted a video complaining about the concert. And then Sombr responded saying that the woman, who was 25 years old, was quote unquote too old to attend his concert. And she just couldn't understand because she was too old. Yeah, I'm not making this up. Let's go ahead and roll the footage.
First 2 minutes he's on stage, he makes a 6-7 joke. I'm not even kidding you. And all the tweens.
All right, about this whole 6'7" thing, I'm not really familiar with it. I know South Park did an episode about it. I know it's a big thing with Gen Zers, or is it Gen Alpha? I don't know. But it's a thing with young people where like when they hear 6'7", they just start laughing, and it's an inside joke. And I understand it's an inside joke. I just don't have any desire to figure it out. You know, I'm sure it's easy to figure out. You could just go on ChatGPT and say, hey, what's 6'7"? But I don't have any desire to figure it out. But it's a Gen Z thing.
Minutes he's on stage, he makes a 6'7" joke. I'm not even kidding you. And all the tweens. I've never had such immediate buyer's remorse in my life. Like, I left early. I didn't even hear my favorite music. He proceeds to make a bunch of niche meme references for like the 12 to 16-year-old age range group. And I only understand them because I'm chronically online, but every other adult in the room.
Okay, so one point I'm going to give to Sombr is this woman may be too old for his concert. This would be like back in the day if like a 30-year-old man went to like a 17-year-old Justin Bieber concert and then complained that the concert was for kids. What did you expect? This Sombr guy is 20 years old and he's making music for tweens. What are you doing there? It's actually more embarrassing for you to be there than for him to be there.
Including my boyfriend, is like, why is he speaking in tongue? Like, what is he saying right now? Just ridiculous to hear out loud. Like, it was like brain rot on stage. 30 minutes in, he cuts all the music and he's like, we're now gonna have the Sombr dating show. Raise your hand and come on up on stage if you want to call your toxic ex. Make sure it's toxic and make sure there's somebody who's gonna pick up. Again, all the tweens. We then proceeded to watch 3 tweens go on stage and call their ex.
All right, I'm not gonna lie. That sounds like a terrible time. But once again, what are you doing there? What are you doing there? This would be like you showing up to like, I don't know, a Nickelodeon award show or something, and then complaining that it's nothing but like teen stars there. Like, come on, ma'am.
And then Sombr's on the mic like, clock it, bro, clock it, bro. Oh, chill out, bro, chill out, bro. I've never had such secondhand embarrassment for someone. He would make like.
Ma'am, I have secondhand embarrassment for you. You went to this concert.
Super niche references to like 13-year-olds, but then he would also say like super vulgar stuff about like getting his sucked. And it was like, so you know your audience is clearly 13, yet here you are. Okay.
Okay, I will admit that is creepy. It is creepy for like an adult music star to have nothing but little girl like a tween fan base and then talk sexual on stage knowing there's nobody over the age of 18 in your concert except for this lady who everyone probably thought was like somebody's mom.
There's a moment in between songs where he literally just randomly went, bark for me, and you hear the arena of 13, 14, 15-year-old girls start barking and then immediately followed up with, yeah, I'm daddy. That, and he wasn't even a good performer. Genuinely, it sounded bad. Like he said he had bronchitis. It seemed like that wasn't the only issue going on. Then I get on TikTok and I'm seeing all these kids posting these videos. Oh my God, this must be how my mom felt. This is my generation's David Bowie.
All right. I know this woman's clowning on this guy, but I feel more embarrassed for her than him. Like, this woman's 25 years old and she's like admitting that she goes on TikTok and searches Sombr's like fans and like, ma'am, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing? You're no different than the girls you're complaining about. You're doing the same thing. You're sitting on your butt watching TikTok videos of this. And then you're complaining that other girls are making TikTok videos of this, but you're consuming them. So who's the fool?
I saw a TikTok from the Anthem DC the show I was at, where a girl's like recording it and it's like, the kids are gonna be all right. No! No, cut that. Absolutely never in my life have I felt so much rage. Not even during it. Like, I felt rage during it, but seeing the aftermath on TikTok and seeing it be like, he's the hottest.
Why is this woman mad about what kids find attractive? We're not talking about, like, she already admitted that there was nobody over the age of 18 at this concert, and these girls find this guy attractive, and she's complaining about it. Imagine complaining about who a 14-year-old girl likes. Like, ma'am, you are too old to be in this drama. Like, why do you care?
You guys need better role models. You guys need better sex symbols. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't be saying that, you know, high school girls need sex symbols. Maybe let's not go there.
Slenderman, we're picking him. We're picking the weird dancing dude. I will insert the clip. He dances like Napoleon Dynamite.
I thought I was chronically online.
All right, so this is Sombr. And like I said, I'm not familiar with this kid at all. I don't really use TikTok much. So like the music artists that blow up on TikTok, I'm always unaware about them. But this is Sombr, and he saw that video, and he's making a response to that video.
But it's just come to my attention that there's a TikTok drama going around because a 25-year-old attended my concert and was basically complaining that there were too many tweens there. I was making too many brain rot jokes, and she just thought it was a cringe concert. And also she was body shaming me, and it's kind of started a massive body shaming hate train directed towards me on a lot of videos of me on the internet.
All right, yeah. So we didn't see that in the clip I just played, but apparently she body shamed this man, which is another like, come on, lady, you're 25 years old and you're body shaming like, for all intents and purposes, a kid.
Right now, which is, I totally respect people having opinions, but I am a 20-year-old artist, freshly 20. And if you're 25 years old and you're going to come to my concert and not expect people younger than you to be there when I, the artist, am 5 years younger than you, it's just a skill issue. I mean, also, like, the jokes thing, like, you had to have known about my online presence before coming to my concert. I mean, anyone who knows me knows I've never uttered a serious word in my life. And also, I make jokes for 5 minutes of the concert, and the rest is...
I've never uttered a serious word in my life. Man, this whole video is serious. You seem genuinely angry.
Music. Like, live a little, enjoy life. Every age, sex, sexuality, gender, race, everyone is welcome at my concert, and I mean everyone.
Okay, wait, hold on, kid. You just said that this woman, because she's 25, she's too old to understand your concert. And now you're saying that your concert is for people of all ages. Well, which is it? Is 25 too old, or is your concert an all ages show? Because if your concert is an all ages show, then you can't complain that this woman's 25.
You guys need to find problematic people to hate on because I am just existing. Also, I'm just going to give a quick tutorial. Also, I just remembered that I had a fever and bronchitis at the show she went to, but the show goes on. I will not cancel unless I'm on my deathbed.
All right, so this is footage of Sombr outside of his concert, and okay, I kind of see what the woman was talking about with she called him Slender Man. Like, she called this man Slender Man, which I thought was going a little too far, but now that I see him... This guy actually is really skinny. Like, I don't want to body shame him or anything, but like, I don't know. This is like, if you were riding in a car with this man, you would have to ride with the windows up, because if you put the windows down, this guy's gonna fly out. He's gonna fly out the car. Like, if this guy, you know, this guy's never been on a roller coaster before, because if they allowed this man to be on a roller coaster, he would literally slip through the safety belt and fly away. Like, he's just too skinny. All right, actually, let's go back. Look at forget him for a second. Look at the girls in the audience, or like, you know, the crowd. It really is nothing but tweens. It really is nothing but tweens. If I was that 25-year-old girl and I went to a concert surrounded by nothing but 12-year-olds, I would be embarrassed. I would go home before the concert starts. I'd be like, oh, this is not for me.
My mom doesn't know that I'm here because I'm grounded.
My mom doesn't know I'm here because I'm grounded. First of all, if we're having conversations about being grounded, then this is a kid. This is a child.
Your mom doesn't know you're here because you're grounded? Can I tell you that it's okay?
Ryan's mom, please unground your son. Look, I know he probably did something very naughty, but we all have our moments, okay? So, what I'm gonna have to ask you to do is unground your son. He's a good person. You know, he's at the Sombr show. Good people. Listen to Sombr.
All right, well, that clip alone may have completely flipped me around into that lady's side. I'm just like, okay, now I see why she was like going crazy, because that kind of show just looks so boring to me. Anyways, let's go ahead and see what the chatters are saying. All right, YouTube chat is empty. Twitch chat is empty. All right, well, with that, we're going to go ahead and get started with our third story of the night. All right, story number 3. Tyler, the Creator, is canceled. Again. All right, so apparently Gen Z has just discovered that Tyler, the Creator, was an edgelord back in the day. And by edgelord, I mean somebody that like literally loves to say and post edgy stuff just to be edgy and like just to cross the line. So yeah, let's go ahead and roll the footage.
Don't touch me, nigga.
All right, so before we get started with that, Tyler has been having a bad week. This week started off with like footage from TMZ of like somebody caught Tyler walking around with a white man, and apparently the rumor is that Tyler is in a relationship with this man. And I saw people like shocked that Tyler may be in a relationship with a man. And let me just say, if you're shocked about that, then you're not a Tyler, the Creator fan. Because Tyler, in his music, has always, like, Tyler has basically admitted to being bisexual in his music. Like, Tyler has songs where he's talking about, like, he tried to have, like, he tried to have sex with Justin Bieber, and, like, just, like, he likes to, like, go down on white boys, and, like, just all these, like, sexual with like same-sex partners and stuff. So it's just surprising that like people are surprised that Tyler is hanging out with it's like holding hands with a white guy. Like, I know Tyler is bisexual. Well, I don't know that for a fact, but if I take his music, if I take him on his word with his music, then apparently he's bisexual. So this paparazzi followed Tyler around with Tyler, you know, holding hands with a white guy. So let's go ahead and see this.
Don't touch me. I'm walking. I ain't gonna touch you. I'm walking. I ain't gonna touch you. Then go away. Niggas ain't gonna jump on him. Relax. It's just a video. Damn. Don't touch me. Yeah, to touch me, I want to shoot. It's just a video. I'm from LA, homie. I'm from New York. Yeah, all right. Yeah, you good? You got that? Wait, don't do that. You got that? You got that? It's not that serious. It's just Tyler, nigga. That nigga ain't worth nothing. Oh, suck my boy. Don't touch me.
I love how this paparazzi guy is like, oh, it's just Tyler. He ain't worth nothing. Well, then why are you following him with a camera? Like, obviously you're going to sell this video or pictures to TMZ, so it must be worth something.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me, boy. None of that, bro. Bro, either I tell him to go. What you gonna do? Pay for your lawsuits, bro. I'm loaded, bro. I'm with all that. And on the internet too. I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, if I was this guy, I'd be careful because Tyler is loaded, and you don't want to get in a lawsuit with him.
Calm that down. Be respectful. What you gonna do, Joe? I ain't gonna jump on you. I ain't jumping on you. Relax, niggas ain't jumping on you. Because if I say go, he will go. Got a flip, bro? Can I get it? You a goofy ass nigga.
So these kind of paparazzis annoy me. These are the kind of paparazzis that Kanye was always rapping about, calling them Nazis.
Tyler, you went to your concert, bro.
Like, this guy just said, I went to your concert. So this guy is following Tyler around, calling him names, saying he ain't worth anything, and then he admits he went to the concert. Like, come on. So you spent like hundreds of dollars to go see him live, and you're following him around with a camera, and you're like, oh, you ain't worth nothing. Like, some people are just plain stupid, man.
All good, bro. You all good in my book. Yeah, you just acting scary. You acting scary for no reason.
You acting scary. What kind of phrase is that?
Boy, ain't even like that.
It's all love, Tyler. Love you, man. Hey, love y'all, bro. Be cool, brother.
All right, so back to the Tyler's bad week. So that video was what started the week, and then for those of you who don't know, the artist D'Angelo passed away, and R.I.P. D'Angelo. He's literally a legend in not just black music, but in just music as a whole. This man is a legend. And Tyler apparently tweeted out his R.I.P. heartfelt message, and his fan base was like, who is D'Angelo? What's going on? Then somebody wrote this post, which Tyler hearted. It says, Tyler's fan base hates black music despite Tyler himself having a very deep love and appreciation for it. N-Word has Charlie Wilson, Erykah Badu, DJ Drama, etc. collaborations, and they still refuse to engage with black art on any meaningful level. Very cannibalistic. Okay, and Tyler liked this tweet. So I will admit that, I don't know how to say this, but being fans of people like Childish Gambino and Tyler the Creator, they have a majority white fan base, and their white fan base doesn't listen to other black music. They only listen to those artists. So it's always very weird. I remember Childish Gambino did a cover of an Usher song, and all his fans didn't even know it was an Usher song. They're like, what? They were surprised to find out it was an Usher song. And same with Tyler's fan base. Tyler's fan base, when he released Call Me If You Get Lost, so many people didn't understand DJ Drama being all over the mixtape. They didn't understand that Tyler was paying homage to the Gangsta Grills era mixtapes. I guess the other thing I would say is, can you really blame these white kids for not knowing who these black artists are from 20 years ago? Kids can only listen to so much music at one time. So I don't know. I see both sides of the argument. I can understand why Tyler would be frustrated that his fans don't engage in the artists he loves that inspire him. I can also understand why kids wouldn't have the time to search for every single black artist and listen and understand Tyler's inspirations. It's a two-way street. All right, so Gen Z also discovered all of these old pictures of Tyler wearing whiteface. I also have other pictures, but I'm not going to show them here because I don't want to get, a copyright issue. But there's Tyler wearing the KKK uniform and stuff like that. There's old tweets people dug up. Here's one of them. Tyler said, I hate Black History Month. Why the F do you have to effing separate N-word still? Oh, it's paying homage to our heroes. F that. And this was back in 2014. This is from 2010. This is from 15 years ago. Tyler wrote, I think I'm R. Kelly. I'm R. Kelly. I am R. Kelly. All right, so I'm going to have to explain this to people, but 15 years ago, the world was completely different. Comedy was completely different. It was actually okay to make jokes like this. I don't know how to explain it because Gen Z would never understand how different the world was 10 years ago. It was okay to make edgy jokes like this, and people understood that they were just jokes. It was okay. Even comedy movies, you would watch comedy movies, they would make jokes about gay people. They would make jokes about, just all kinds of people. Look at a movie like Step Brothers. Look at a movie like Superbad. All these movies, they didn't care about offending people. I don't know what happened, but in 2015, you know what? I wouldn't even say 2015. I'd say COVID. Whenever COVID happened, you know what? Forget COVID. I think it was when Trump got elected president the first time. I don't know why, but our generation grew up on South Park. We grew up on Family Guy. We weren't offended by anything. And then when Trump became president, it's remember when Trump said that thing about, grabbing women by the P word. All of a sudden, everyone started faking being offended about that, even though that's how like a lot of men talk, and like nobody cares. But like, because all this fake outrage happened, now everyone is so fake outraged about everything that it's like people have been faking their outrage for so long that it's become sincere. People now are so sensitive, like sincerely, that they'll like go back to an artist's timeline and find stuff to purposely be offended about. Like Tyler was like 18 years old here and people are offended about him making R. Kelly jokes. Like, come on, people. It's not that serious. Like, imagine if like somebody held what you said when you were 18. Imagine if somebody held what you said when you were 18 years old for the rest of your life. Like, oh, remember that joke you made when you were 18 years old? Yeah, we're going to hold that to you for the rest of your life. It's stupid. It's stupid. All right, what's this? This is another thing. Back in 2015, Tyler, the Creator, was banned from the United Kingdom. He was banned because of his edgy lyrics. Like, I think Gen Z doesn't understand that Tyler started off as an edgy person. And by edgy, I mean he loves shock humor. He loves towing the line. So like, if you take anything this man says seriously, then he trolled you. 18-year-old Tyler trolled you guys. I don't know what else to say. All right, and that's the story. Let's go ahead and see if there's anybody in the chat. All right, Twitch chat is empty. YouTube chat is empty. All right, well, with that, we're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break. And when we get back, we have 3 more stories to get through. So hold on tight. All right. And welcome back to the show. All right, sorry, people. I forgot I was in a hurry today, and I already spent way too long on Tyler, the Creator. So we're gonna cut the commercial short and get on with the show. So let's go ahead and get started with the 4th story of the night. All right, story number 4. Neon doesn't understand woman. All right, so I covered Neon last week on the show, and that was my first time ever seeing any content by Neon. And I didn't understand Neon or know him personally. And I was saying things like Neon has never had a girlfriend and blah, blah, blah because of the way he acts and around Iggy Azalea specifically. And it looks like, basically it looks like I was right. So yeah, Neon's had another bad week this week. So let's go ahead and take a look.
Hello, how you doing today?
Okay, so this is Neon at TwitchCon, and he walks up to some blonde woman and calls her beautiful. And look how this woman responds.
Hello, how you doing today? Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Emerone.
Hi.
Emerone.
Emerone.
Just call me M.
M.
Yes.
I am.
What's your name?
Neon.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
That's horrifying.
Real quick, Emerone. I'm doing a little after party.
Okay.
I would love for you to come.
Why?
Because you're very beautiful.
We gotta go. I love being objectified.
Come on, let's go.
All right, hold on, people. What's wrong with this footage? Why aren't the lips aren't synced? All right, but yeah, he walked up to a woman and said she was beautiful, and look how she responded.
Emerone.
Hi.
Emerone.
Emerone.
Just call me M.
M.
Yes.
I am.
What's your name?
Neon.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
That's horrifying.
Real quick, Emerone. I'm doing a little after party.
Okay.
I would love for you to come.
Why?
Because you're very beautiful.
We gotta go.
I love being objectified.
Come on, let's go.
Wait, what did I do wrong?
Wait, what happened?
All right, so right off the bat, I'm gonna say that I now understand why Neon is so confused around women. Like, I was complaining last week that Neon wasn't making any moves on Iggy Azalea, despite the fact that she was flirting with him, touching him, twerking on him. He wouldn't make a move. Now I see footage of him actually being brave, giving a woman a compliment. And what does she say? I don't like to be objectified. First of all, this woman better not have an OnlyFans. That's number one. This woman better not have an OnlyFans, because how dare she say she doesn't like to be objectified if she has an OnlyFans, where she she gets paid to be objectified. So that's number one. Number two, I would say, like, I see so many videos of women complaining that men aren't approaching them anymore. And like men, there's this whole movement of men going their own ways, and women are just complaining that like, where are all the men at? How come men aren't asking women out on dates? How come men aren't approaching women? How come men aren't giving women flowers? This is why right here. This is why. Because when a man actually does give a compliment, they get shut down like, oh, I don't like to be objectified. Like, the guy didn't do anything wrong. He just called you beautiful. Like, I don't see the problem here. Like, here's the thing. If you can either have one of two things. Either you don't want men to approach you, which fine, but that means that all men are going to take the hint and just stop approaching women in general. Or you can be okay with men approaching you, but the only downside is you're going to have men that you don't want approaching you. And with situations like that, just let them down kindly. Say, hey, well, that's really kind of you, but I have a boyfriend, so I don't appreciate you complimenting me like that. Or like just anything. Like, you can turn down a man. You can turn down a man down nicely. Like, come on.
I love being objectified.
Come on, let's go.
No wonder Neon is so confused about what to do around Iggy Azalea. Because of women like this.
Wait, what did I do wrong?
Wait, what happened? Look at the front.
Objectified? Wait, what the f***? Hold on. Wait.
You went to the front? Yo, all right.
It's always a fat friend, bro.
All right, so I was on Neon's side the whole time there up until the very end when he blamed the fat friend. Like, we've all been in a situation where, like, girls always have like that one friend that cock blocks for them, but this wasn't that situation. The friend didn't say anything. Like, the woman said that he was objectifying her before the friend even said anything. So it wasn't the friend that forced her to say that. She said that out of her own mouth. So like, I can't blame the friend for what happened there. So like, Neon is definitely in the wrong. First of all, calling her friend fat, but second of all, blaming the fat friend for what happened. All right, so this clip right here is Neon asking Adam22 advice on how to get girls.
What's your one advice to people in the chat trying to get
Man, you gotta just have... Just cap. Okay, you have to have the confidence that comes with already having which can be very, very difficult if you really don't have bitches, and if actually every girl that talks to you, you're like incredibly thankful for it. So, it's kind of like you gotta like somehow embed that spirit in you. Really, like, the best thing you can do is like accomplish something in life.
Sophie and Genesis.
All right, so let me just say something about this clip. I'll say, even though I'm not a big fan of Adam22, he is 100% correct in the advice he just gave. One, girls don't like to be with guys that are excited to be around them. Like, you have to pretend that you're always around women, or better yet, go out and be around women, and eventually you'll be comfortable around them, and that's what they like. Girls don't like a nervous Nelly. Girls don't like, a guy with butterflies in his stomach or stupid stuff like that. Girls want a confident guy. So Adam22 is 100% right about that. He's also right that one of the best ways to get girls is to do something with your life. Like, and the thing is, Neon has already done something with his life. This kid is a multimillionaire. He's a streamer. So that girl that was complaining about him approaching her, calling her beautiful, like, ma'am, a millionaire approaches you and calls you beautiful. That's most girls' dream. Like, that's most girls' dream. And the other thing is, Neon's not like a bad looking guy or anything. He's actually, I would consider him like a fairly attractive young man. Like, the only problem is he gives off this like nervous energy, which is a turn off to women because he's not used to being around women. So like, everything Adam22 is saying here is correct. And despite the fact that this man is giving off nervous energy, the reason he has girls around him is because he's a millionaire. So he has to like use that to his advantage, but also be careful because there could be, gold diggers out there and stuff.
Best thing you can do is like accomplish something in life.
Sophie and Genesis are the best.
All right, so apparently Neon and Iggy did another stream together, and this stream happens after that little incident at the TwitchCon. So I think that incident shattered this man's self-esteem because now look at him. He's afraid to get close to Iggy. Look how far away he is from these other 3 girls. Like the way he should be acting is he should be hugging up on these girls because they're all into him. But no, look at him. He's like away from them.
Sophie, was you were on stream with me and Neon on the yacht?
I was.
She came to the Bahamas with us.
He looks so awkward, man. Like, once again, dude, you're a multi-millionaire. Be confident, man.
Yeah, she didn't have her passport.
Oh, you're
supposed
supposed
to
to.
now.
She's
She was
supposed
supposed to come.
Damn.
Now she can come next time.
Next time.
It was.
Very nice.
Okay, we're gonna go again.
This is so cringe to watch. Like, Neon doesn't know what to do.
For sure.
Like a happy family.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All right, so that girl just said we're like a happy family. Pay attention to what Iggy says
Who's
here.
the mom? Iggy.
I'm the.
Oh, I gotta rewind that. He just asked, who's the mom?
Yeah. Who's the mom? Iggy.
I'm the mom.
What am I?
Mama.
Stepson. I'm not even.
That right there, I can't believe she said that. He asked her, who's the mom? Iggy said, I'm the mom. And he says, what am I? And she says, the stepson. The stepson. Look at this. Look at this. The stepson. And it, like, he should be daddy. He should have said, I'm the daddy. And she would have, like, fell for it. But no, it's nervous energy. He's not used to being around women. So, like, Adam 22 was completely right in what he said.
Stepson. I'm not even sad about losing my $100,000 because I know he's gonna make it right back for me. He's my little money maker.
That's me.
He's my number 1 money maker.
This is so cringe. Like, she's literally petting him like a puppy dog. She's not touching him like she's attracted to him. She's petting him like a puppy dog.
That's me, chat.
She's gonna bust.
10-10.
Oh, bust for us.
10-10.
And this is something I said last week where, like, Iggy will, like, you know, say some sexual stuff and make sexual jokes. And notice Neon doesn't know what to say or do. Like, he's so uncomfortable.
Bust for me. I want you to bust. Sure, I'll smack my butt if we win. Only if we win. I'm just smacking my butt. That's it. I'm throwing.
All right, I didn't realize that this is what's going on over there at Twitch. Like, why even? You don't even need OnlyFans anymore. You can just go on Twitch and get this content for free.
Us right now.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, see, look.
Oh. You told me to look.
I am. Look.
Okay.
See, I'm doing a little wiggle.
Yeah.
Can you see?
Yeah, I'm looking. It's there.
It's quite effortless for me.
I'm not gonna lie, it is.
This guy is so awkward, man. He doesn't know what to do or say. Like, you can tell he's uncomfortable.
But that's just because
I'm not even moving my back. And
you're
it's
very
just
gifted.
doing it. Like, oh, whoa, what? What's happening? Making us win. Ah! It's baby pink, babe. And it
What?
always will be. What?
What is?
Someone just said, is it pink? And I know it's baby pink. That's what they're asking.
Well, look.
All right, and that's the footage. So yeah, another week of Neon just not getting the picture. All right, let's go ahead and see what the chatters are saying. YouTube chat is empty. Twitch chat is empty. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started with our 5th story. Like I said, I'm in a hurry, so we got to fly through these. All right, story number 5. Boogie2988 has a meltdown online after being demoted from LoCal Live. All right, so this is like the 100th meltdown I've seen from Boogie. But apparently Keemstar fired Boogie from LoCal Live, but then changed his mind and said he was just demoted to like an intern position. And Boogie had a complete full meltdown online. So let's go ahead and check this out.
Come in here and do this nightmare, and I'm in the middle of a complete real. This isn't fake. This isn't pretend. I'm in the middle of an actual mental break. I'm in the middle of an actual mental break. So let's broadcast that for the world.
Okay, just calm down.
People have mental breaks every day.
Fucking great. I'm fucking great. I'm great. I'm great. I'm fucking great. I'm great. I'm
Boogie!
I feel great. This is
Jesus
great.
Christ.
Are you
I'm feeling Boogie! Are we gonna have to kiss his ass the rest of the show to get him to calm down?
No, we're not kissing his. Don't do.
So Boogie's now gonna proceed to just take an axe and start destroying his stuff. Like this is an arcade machine. He's about to destroy it.
What feels better about
And the thing is, I'm pretty sure this arcade machine was given to him by the company for free just to promote it. And look how he's using it. He's destroying it with an axe.
when you could have gave it to Angel Tree or something?
I have to win Kickstarter back. You dumb. This is what it takes. I need my axe to do it. I have the axe.
All right, it looks like we might have some chatters. We have somebody in YouTube chat. All right, one cutlery draw. That neon bit was very funny. Ha ha. Making his life worse, LOL. Well, welcome to the show, one cutlery draw. It's always nice to see some new faces in the chat. I've not seen you here before. And I'm glad you like the neon bit. Hopefully you like the boogie bit. And I'm not trying to make Neon's life worse. I'm just pointing out that he doesn't know what he's doing with women. Like he has the ability to like be living the life of his dreams right now, but he just doesn't know how. He doesn't have the knowledge. So I'm just pointing out what he's doing wrong. And hopefully he takes my advice and going forward, he can live the life that he wants to be living, you know? All right, let's go back to Boogie.
Stop right
All right, so now Keemstar gets in the call to calm Boogie down.
now. Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
I need my axe. I got my axe.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Earlier today, we had a phone call, and you said, I'm not. Listen to me. Listen to me. Just.
All right, so I have a question for like the people out there. Do you guys think that Boogie is faking this for views, or do you think he's actually having like an honest mental breakdown? Is he faking it for views, or is he having an honest mental breakdown? Because either way, he's a bad person. Either way. If he's faking this for views, then that's just disgusting to do. Like taking an axe, destroying your stuff. But if he's not faking this for views and he's like having an honest to goodness mental breakdown, then this man should not be on the internet. This man is a danger to himself. He's a danger to the people around him. He's in danger to every single person on this call. Like, either way, it's not a good look. Either way.
Listen, just listen. Don't make noise. Just listen. Earlier today, me and you had a conversation. You said,
You must have lied. I needed my axe.
earlier today, me and you had a conversation. Earlier today, me and you had a conversation. You asked me if you were going to have to smash stuff, and I promised you you would not have to smash anything. I promised you that you wouldn't have to break a single thing.
Okay, so I don't understand what's going on, but like Keemstar is saying that he promised Boogie he wouldn't have to destroy anything in his house. And Boogie is saying Keemstar lied because Boogie did end up destroying stuff in his house. Here's my question. How is that Keemstar's fault at all? How is that Keemstar lying? Like Boogie's the one that like broke the statement. Like Keemstar's like, oh yeah, Boogie, you're not gonna destroy anything in your room. Boogie then proceeds to destroy stuff in his room, then blames Keemstar for lying, even though Boogie's in complete control of his own actions.
I did not lie. 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 And
He did this by himself.
I even told Rastov, do not make him break a single thing.
Yep.
Then why do I need a axe to cut my own head off?
Hell, bro.
He said that as
Dude, I will say, Boogie to me is just exhausting. Like I can't watch Boogie for long periods of time because this type of content is exhausting. Like I feel so bad for the people in Boogie's lives, like his girlfriend, his friends, because they have to deal with this man all the time. And Boogie probably doesn't understand that like this affects other people's mental health. Like Boogie's always complaining about his mental health and how people should feel bad for him because he has bad mental health. But he's responsible for like causing other people in his life to have bad mental health. Like what do you do when you live with someone like this? Someone that's constantly yelling, constantly destroying their property, constantly crying. Like this would affect my mental health if my roommate was doing this. I couldn't imagine dating someone like this. Like Boogie's the kind of person, he needs to just go into like some type of inpatient therapy and just work on himself.
It's a joke because he knew you didn't want to break stuff and you did all this. You are self-sabotaging, you idiot. You're an idiot.
He's doing this to blame us.
I'm in the middle of a mental break.
Okay.
Like, if this was the first mental break Boogie had online, this would be like a big deal. But Boogie this happens like pretty much every month. Every month there's a new Boogie has a mental breakdown online video. And it's just like, it just gets tiring. You're just like, okay, and what else is new?
Well, I don't know what to tell you, dude. I think you need to calm down and I think you need to clean that up. Yeah. All right?
I'm not cleaning up. I'm ready for shit. Ready for
All right, let's fast forward some of this. I think, it looks like Boogie's like yelling here.
I needed my axe! I have my axe!
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
bro.
well,
Like, why would you want this person in your life in any capacity? As a friend, as a boyfriend, as a son, as a father, I can't think of any capacity you would want that this behavior would be tolerable. There's no situation where this behavior is tolerable.
Boogie, it was a troll that you would need your.
First of all, why does Boogie have two life-size BB-8 units in the background? Why does he have two of them?
Axe.
Yeah.
Like Disney the Disney Star Wars trilogy is like the worst of Star Wars, and he has BB-8 in the background.
Promise me.
I know I did, and nobody.
Why did I need my axe?
He's gonna blame this on Keemstar. He did this just to blame it on Keemstar.
Jesus.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
All right, this is bad.
There's no way. There's no way.
He was crying before we got on too, Keem. He's like,
Honestly, I would just fire Boogie. I would never deal with a person like this. I would just fire him.
gone crazy.
Boogie, just stop. Everything's fine. Can you guys say nice things to him, please?
Oh, all right, we're done with this story. I like I said, I can only tolerate Boogie for so long before I'm just like, I can't. My brain is telling me to stop. All right, Twitch chat is empty. YouTube chat. Oh, I have one more comment from one cutlery draw. Fair. Fair. All right, well, with that, we're going to go ahead and get started with our last story of the night. All right, story number 6. The influencer Hasan Piker has an online breakdown on live stream. All right, we covered Hasan Piker a couple of episodes ago. Basically how I believe that he shocked his dog on live stream, and this blew up into like the biggest controversy. And yeah, this situation has not been good for Hasan's mental health because he finally broke down. So let's go ahead and watch this.
These are his statements and this is indefensible. Dude, please shut the up about Grant Plattner right now, okay? We're done with the Grant Plattner. You can be as annoying as you want to when we get to it, okay? Please shut the up about Grant Plattner. I want to Brian kill me. I can't stand any of you dumb chat. Oh my God, I hate the left. I hate liberalism. I hate everything that's going on. Every single I hate my life. I hate streaming. I hate socialism. I hate every single person who thinks that the peak of activism is just being the most annoying, holier than thou, the most ultimately woke leftist. It's just, you did it. You did it. You have unlocked the nihilism within me, okay? I am black-pilled. Nothing will ever get better. We are never going to make it out. We can't even have a normal, non-hostile on wants to into the because they have no power and they recognize their utter powerlessness in the face of unjustifiable constructs that we exist under. And the best possible you can do is just be annoying. Okay.
All right, so Hasan said a lot there. Let me just say, for one, I still don't understand why people watch Hasan. Like, this is for those of you who are like, oh, well, this is rare for Hasan to go off on his chat like this. No, it's not. Every single clip I've ever seen of this man is him being argumentative with his chat, like just being overly negative, yelling at his chat. Like, it's every single clip I've never seen a clip of this guy just having fun with his chat, like having a positive discussion. Every single clip is confrontational like this. Who watches this man? You know what? One thing I'll say about my politics is I'm not going to talk about my politics. I don't care about I don't care about politics. I don't care about the left or the right. But back in the day when I was younger, the left-wing people were always like the cool, like chill people, and the right wing, like commentary people were all like Ben Shapiro and stuff. Were always like these angry suit wearing people. Somehow it flipped. Now it's the leftist streamers that are angry, bitter, like Destiny, like Hasan Piker, and now the people that are considered right wing, like Asmongold and like what's the other guy? The guy with the really long hair. Like it's like all the people that are considered right wing, even though they're not really right wing, but they're all the chill guys. When did that switch happen? When did the leftists become the bitter, angry, like yelling on the mic people, and the right wing people become the chill, like just playing video games, having a good time? Like I don't know when this switch happened, but I don't like it. Like the left really needs to get good role models, because Destiny and Hasan are like just objectively terrible people. They're both terrible people, and the only reason people support them is because they're on the same side. That's the only reason. Hasan is somebody, even if I agree with everything he says politically, I would still hate this man because he's just a bad person. Like, just because somebody agrees with you politically doesn't mean that you should be friends with them or you should support them. Like that, I don't know why the world is like that nowadays. We're like, oh, if somebody disagrees with you on one issue, you have to get rid of them in your life. But if somebody agrees with you on every single issue, even though they're a terrible person, even though they're verbally abusive, even though they shock their dogs, they're an animal abuser, we're still going to stick up for this guy, even though he's a bad person. That's why I hate politics.
Okay. Oh, God. Right when the reporter is asking you about optimism?
Wait, this guy, Hasan just said a reporter recently asked him about optimism. What the freak kind of reporter asked Hasan Piker about optimism? This is the most negative person on the internet. This crash out is worse than the Boogie crash out we just saw. This crash out, I would say, is worse than the Boogie crash out. I would actually say Hasan is a worse person than Boogie. Because Boogie is like... Boogie is a danger to himself and the people around him, but Hasan is a danger to like millions of people because he has millions of people watching him. So he's influencing millions of people to act like this.
I want to just shut it off, dude. I want to shut everything off. I just want to go away. If I wasn't so stubborn, I would have a long time ago. Oh my Lord, dude. I 100% think you should someday go on sub-only mode. What do you mean? The most annoying people are literally like the 40-month subscribers. The person that caused me to viral just now is Hidejo Offliner or whatever.
The other thing is Hasan takes criticisms as an attack. If somebody sub to you for 40 months, that's a long time. That's a long time of them paying you. They're not going to pay you if they don't like you. If they're criticizing you, then it's probably because the criticism is reality.
And that is like a routine nuisance and an offliner in this community. Okay? He is a consistent voice of nuisance, okay? What are you talking about? The people that actually bring...
All right, if this guy who's been subbed to you for 40 months is a consistent form of nuisance, why haven't you blocked him? Why haven't you blocked him, Hasan? Is it because he's paying you? Is that it? Because you just love money so much that you'll even take abuse from 40-month subs?
Pick me. The people that actually cause me to spiral out of control are always the people that have been in this community for years, who never shut the up. I have banned him before. It's literally just, like, I'm not even singling him out.
What do you mean you banned him before? You just said he was a 40-month sub.
He's just one example. But this happens all the time, bro. Anyway.
Hasan literally sounded like he was about to cry there.
One of the worst aspects of like this kind of gathering online.
Here's the thing I'll say. If Hasan, like, if Hasan wants to, like, you know, make things right, one, just issue like a formal apology. Say, hey guys, you know what? You're right. I shouldn't have, you know, I shouldn't have been using a shock collar on the dog. You know, I was unaware. I was ignorant. I've learned from my mistakes, and moving forward, I would not be shocking my dog anymore. It's just a simple apology. Maybe take a few weeks off, break from the internet. You're a multimillionaire. You can afford to take a few weeks off, get your mind right, and come back better than ever. But no, this man is just going to continue to, like, play the victim, blame everyone else, even his hardcore fans who have been subbed to him for 40 months. He's going to just call them terrible people instead of just looking in the mirror.
Is that people, I think, people don't behave like this in the real world. That's unironically what I was talking about. That's why I have so much hope for the future of America when I'm out in the streets, right?
Well, you have so much hope for the future of America. All you do is say negative things and argue with your chat. What are you talking about?
Because I see grandparents, and I see kids, and I see regular ass folk that see right from wrong, and they say, what do you mean? You're just like kidnapping my neighbors. Get the here. And they protest, and that gives me confidence. And then when I go back to the internet and I get yelled at by a bunch of screenager iPad babies who are 38 years old, who think that the most, like, radical socialist position is to constantly chirp in a streamer's chat.
All right. Remember when I was saying that, like, I can only take so much of Boogie 2988? Hasan's worse than Boogie. I'll say I'd rather watch Boogie than Hasan.
And hyper scrutinize everything.
And Boogie faked cancer. Boogie faked having cancer to take advantage of his audience, and I still think he's a better person than Hasan.
Like, refuse to understand, like, broader points, okay? Refuse to be open.
And Boogie ran a crypto scam on his audience, ran a crypto meme coin on his audience, and I still think he's a better person than Hasan.
Minded. Then I'm blackpilled again. It's virtually impossible not to be blackpilled if you're online all the time. Everything that we do here is so bad. It's so bad.
I like how Hasan's complaining about, like, the chat and, like, how everything that he does there is bad. But then why are you a political streamer, Hasan? Why are you a political streamer if you hate it so much? I don't know. I don't understand, Hasan. But let's go ahead and see what the chatters are saying. All right, YouTube chat is empty. And Twitch chat is empty. All right, people. Well, that's the show. Like I said, I have to run. It's almost time for me to leave. So yeah, I'm gonna have to end the show pretty quickly. But yeah, thanks so much. One cutlery draw. It's nice to actually have some new faces in the chat. I'll be back next week, same time, same place. So don't go anywhere. And with that, let's go ahead and cue the credits.